Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge pendant called the Bent Plane. Beautiful architectural style pendant. Why don't we hop into sizes on this? So, we're going to measure the actual fixture body. That's going to be the part on the bottom, the fixture part that's independent of the adjustable stems. Why don't we get into the height on that? 11.3 inches tall. And remember, the edges of this kind of bow down, so they're the lowest part. So 11.3 to where these rods begin, and that's going to be about yay big. And then 41.5 inches long. You'll notice a lot of our pendants from Hubbardton Forge are about 42 inches long because 42 is kind of the right size to go over a 72 inch to 84 inch long dining table. And that covers about 80% of the dining tables in America happen to be those sizes. So 41.5 inches and then 8.5 inches wide. Now we're going to be talking about the adjustable ranges. If you guys are familiar with Hubbardton Forge, they have a patent on this whole telescoping rod idea. This is a smaller rod telescoping into a bigger rod, has a small hex nut right there, comes with this little wrench, and the little wrench is going to tighten a screw right there. Inside of this is a plastic friction sleeve. So what happens is you push the screw, it hits that sleeve, and it keeps this from going up and down, so it locks it into position when you get it to where you want it to be. There are 3 different ranges available for this. You'll see that in the pull-down menu. And now we're going to be talking about measuring it from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling. That's called the overall range or overall height. So the standard on this is 28 to 37 inches. I'm sorry, the short is 28 to 37. Standard is 37 to 56.5. Long is 56.5 to 77. So that's a pretty decent range, I think. If you need shorter than the short or longer than the long, we do custom ranges. So the best thing to do is think about what you guys need, maybe mock this up in cardboard, hang it by string. Once you kind of figure out where you want it to be, and if it happens to be shorter than my 28 inches that it's offering, drop me a quick email. So sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, we spell out the word Vermont. I will send that to customs. They will come back with an answer, and then I will send that to you. Very easy. Customs is a little more time, a little more money, not returnable, but we do custom ranges every single day, all day long actually, because people have different needs. So that takes care of your adjustable ranges. Canopy on the ceiling is 6.5 inches square. It's going to go over a 4-inch junction box. If you guys want to see more about this, if you're on our website, go to the page for this, and under the pull-down menus, scroll down a little bit, and you should be able to see in red, it's going to say, click here for installation instructions PDF. Click on that, a big drawing will pop up. It's going to show everything about this. It's going to show what it looks like inside, how the, this out of the way a little bit, how the socket clusters are put in. It's going to show you how the canopy works, the adjustable stems work, what the canopy looks like inside and how it goes onto the junction box. So these are all these little things you need to know. In addition to that, this was weighing in at 33 pounds. Anything over 25 pounds, UL, Underwriter Laboratories, requires us to tell you that the weight of this is such that it has to be attached to some part of the building. So it can't just be hanging from a junction box. There you go. Okay, so now I've told you. Why don't we jump into lamping on this? Hubbardton says this is a G9 halogen fixture, but in reality, a lot of these LEDs that I have on the table here didn't exist when this was designed quite a while ago, and still a great seller, by the way. So it's going to ship with 4 of these porcelain G9 sockets, and it is actually going to ship with G9 halogen bulbs. And I think it might even say 75 watt bulbs halogens on our site and their site, but it's really going to be shipping with 60 watt bulbs halogens. So keep that in mind too, because it's really hard to find anything above a 60 nowadays. Everyone's kind of going into LEDs. So it's going to ship with 4 of these. They're dimmable. I suggest for now just use the halogens that are going to come with it. You're going to have them, might as well use them, right? Down the road, you're going to be able to put in a variety of these LEDs. There's all kinds of LEDs that exist out there, and they come in different sizes and different color temperatures, and these are probably like 3 watts or 4 watts, something like this. Your only limitation is the bulb getting into the fixture itself, because some of this This guy here is a 75 watt equivalent, and that's probably pretty big. This guy here, I think, is a 60 watt equivalent. This will be fine. It's just the size of the bulb. And you know, buying these things is no big deal. I got them on Amazon. They're just do a search for G9 LED, and you'll see all these things pop up, and you can check them out yourself. So that's going to be that for lamping. I want to talk about metal finishes for a second. If you're on our website again, on the left-hand side in those red tabs where the pictures are is a finishes help guide. So give that a click for me. You're going to see on that page a video of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton forged finishes and how they look on heavy forging versus light forging. And that's going to be kind of also shown to you in a chart just below the video. So scroll down a little bit. You'll see a chart that has 9 finishes on it, some with the letter A, some with the letter B. That's going to show you this kind of range that you can expect to see, talked about in the video above. So you got to watch the video and use the chart at the same time. This piece has heavy forging across the top. That's the bent plane part of this. So it's a good idea to watch that. When you are done with that, go back to that chart. Click on any of those finishes and you're going to be able to see a window pop up, and it's going to show you like 6 things in burnished steel, or if you click on bronze, it'll show you 6 things in bronze. So it's just another way to show you more. Okay. The bottom of this fixture, it has a frosted glass diffuser, so you're not going to be able to see up and look at these guys. So just something else you should know. What else after that? That's it. There's no other glass on this. When you buy your Hubbardton forged fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if you ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. Some very large items, mostly on pallets, are not coming back, so we'll always tell you about that ahead of time. And then on top of that, we have a rush program. So Hubbardton Forge normal lead time is 3 to 4 weeks out the door. We have a rush program that'll cut that time in half. It's very inexpensive. You only have to email me and I can tell you more about it. So that's that on that. So our showroom here in Vermont has over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. Biggest showroom in the world for Hubbardton Forge. And it's really all we sell at the end of the day. We have a what's on display page back on our website, so click on that for me. It's going to show you just all of these things and the finishes they're in and the glass they're in and the shades they have on them, and you'll see everything that's here before you guys make the trek to come see us. Another reason to come see us is we have a clearance center, and clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an awesome deal. You have to come here to use it, and I will help you out with that. So showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. You can call at 802-446-2400. Email us at sales@handmadeinvermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. And I think that covers everything on this. If I forgot anything, if you guys have any questions, please drop me a quick email. I'd love to talk to you. Okay? Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in.